Hello everyone, it is a pleasure to be here and it's a great honor to present the wonders of VisionBlue, a product by the Dorc company which is very useful, helping surgeons, experienced and non-experienced, with difficult cases in cataracts. What are the situations in which VisionBlue can be a great tool to help even an experienced surgeon? All the cataracts without a red reflex, like mature cataracts or even cortical cataracts, cataracts associated with either retinal detachment or vitreous hemorrhage, cases in which the pupil is small or will not dilate, like synechia, pseudosfoliation, floppy iris. Also in cases in which you encounter a corneal opacity or a pterygium concomitant with the cataract, and that covers partially the vision of the anterior capsule, or, especially important, in ophthalmologists in training who have some difficulties with the capsulorhexis, or that in the middle of doing it, it gets lost. The VisionBlue is very helpful to find the edge of the capsule again. And now I'm going to show you a few examples on how and when to utilize VisionBlue. The first case shows a regular mature cataract. I'm staining it with VisionBlue. I'm injecting VisionBlue in the anterior chamber to stain the anterior capsule, washing the VisionBlue with balanced salt solution. Sometimes I inject directly viscoelastic material, but in this case I prefer to wash it, and then I'm performing a capsulorhexis, which with the stain was not trouble at all. The next case shows a traumatic cataract with partial loss of the anterior capsule, as we can perfectly see once we have injected VisionBlue. We complete the anterior rhexis with scissors and forceps, always remembering that these mature cataracts have weak zonules and is not convenient at all to pull on them. So as you can see here, this last part was fibrosed and I completed the capsulorhexis with scissors. Once this was achieved, the rest, since it was a traumatic cataract, it was easy to aspirate. This third case shows an advanced but not mature cataract, but as you could see, there was no red reflex, and with that it's easily to lose the edge of the capsule and do a less than perfect anterior capsulorhexis. The patient had also pseudoexfoliation, although the pupil in this case dilated quite well, but if we had not stained the anterior capsule, it could have been quite difficult to perform successfully this capsulorhexis. It's also important to have a product like VisionBlue with very purity standards, high purity standards, because if not, the staining is not going to be even, it's going to get blotchy, and in some cases it's even worse than not having the capsule stained at all. In this next video, we see a mature cataract with the sign which is known as the Argentinian flag because of the blue and blue stain with the white stripe in the middle as the Argentinian flag. And even though we had this complication, with the capsule, all the stain, we can easily identify where the edges of the starting capsulorhexis are and completed it without more problems. The Elena Barraquer Foundation, the foundation of which I am president, travels frequently to Africa and Latin America to operate cataracts in people who need that type of surgery, otherwise they will be blind. In the last 5 years, the Elena Barraquer Foundation has operated more than 15,000 cataracts in those continents, and most of them it would have been impossible to do them or very hard to do them without VisionBlue. I encourage you to try it, to use it, and you won't regret it. Thank you very much for your attention.